the secretary of the chief's office. All the deputy chiefs and the chief are in a meeting. It won't be done till like 30 or 45 minutes.
I can wait around.
So
that's
either
cool.
You can wait, come back.
Yeah, I'll just chill.
I can get you can write down your phone number and we can have someone call you, whatever you want to do.
Man, I'll just hang around. It's 30, 45 minutes. That's not that bad. Charges. We definitely don't want that. And if you guys aren't aware, that's why I'm here to try to put you on notice of this officer's conduct, because you know what I mean? That looks bad for this department.
Okay. When did this happen?
The last encounter happened maybe about 10 days ago, coming up on 2 weeks, at the DCFS, right there on Belvedere.
Okay.
At the Belvedere.
Come with me if you want to live.
It's okay, Mom. He's here to help. It's okay.
The Tyrant Terminator! What's good, TTA family? Back at y'all with another one. Man, today we at the Waukegan Police Department. This gonna be a follow-up. Basically, we coming to follow up today to check out Mr. Officer Ferdina's comments a couple weeks ago when I was at the DCFS office, the child support office. Remember the dude put his hands on me? Remember the cop was telling me how they already had the charges waiting, and we're just waiting for the chief or somebody to file a complaint. So, you know what I'm gonna do? Matter of fact, I'm gonna insert that clip right here just so you guys can get a refresh. For sure. No matter if you guys seen the evidence video or not.
The only reason you weren't cited at the last place is because they couldn't get a person to sign a complaint on the business when you were over at the health department.
Sign a
You
complaint?
got arrested then.
Okay.
They had to call their office, their corporate. We already have the charges for this. We have the numbers. We're just waiting for somebody to sign the complaint.
I guarantee you, that's gonna come down on every officer that's gonna be involved, because I know for a proven fact.
It's already gone up
By
to
law.
our administration. It came down to the chief's office, so we're just waiting on.
I guarantee you, for a proven fact, man, every officer
Why
involved.
was everybody but you giving up on it?
So yeah, basically, we just want to come and affirm the validity of Mr. Ferdina's comments, because if so, then that's definitely going to be a conspiracy, and definitely they're colluding to deprive me of rights and just charge me with stuff. So we're going to definitely get ready to go in here and see. We need to speak to somebody of a high authority, lieutenant, preferably the chief, but somebody so somebody can confirm. Let's go see.
You said what? What you say?
The Tyrant Terminator.
How you know about that, man?
I said, watch your video.
You know what? She was first, but I just real quick. I know that Deputy Chief Mullins has retired, right?
Yeah, he's
So
gone.
who's ever like in replacement of him?
There's two people that have been promoted. Do you mind? Can I just help her out?
Yeah, I just wanted to see if he was available for a dialogue
Chief's
with.
office?
Yeah. Now I can just head on over there.
The secretary of the chief's office. All the deputy chiefs and the chief are in a meeting. It won't be done till like 30 or 45 minutes.
I can wait around.
So
That's
either
cool.
You can wait, come back.
Yeah, I'll just chill.
I can you can write down your phone number and we can have someone call you, whatever you want to do.
Man, I'll just hang around. It's 30, 45 minutes. That's not that bad.
Okay.
That's cool. I'll just probably chill out here in the parking lot. Come back in about an hour.
Whatever you want to do.
I appreciate it. What's your name again, officer?
Officer Nieves.
Nieves. What's your badge number?
751.
Man, appreciate that.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, so, Officer Nieves, I think that's what he said his name was, said that the chiefs, everybody's in the meeting right now. They'll be out in about another 30 to 45. So definitely going to hang around because we need some clarity on that, man. We definitely need some clarity on Officer Ferdina's comments, man. It's very disturbing, disgusting. If that's what's going on here, like I said, they have charges like already there, and they're just waiting for somebody to sign a complaint. I thought it was the other way around. Someone signed a complaint, then charges are filed. So, we like I said, we need clarity. So, we're gonna hang around and see. Definitely. Yeah. So, the officer in there said something about 30 to 40 minutes. I think it's been about that. So, getting ready to go back in here to see if we can have this dialogue with someone of a high authority. Let's go see.
Pretty good, man. I don't know. There was another officer here, maybe about almost an hour ago.
See the deputy chief?
Yeah, but what was the officer's name? Officer
I believe it was Nieves.
Nieves. Okay, right. I couldn't remember how to pronounce it. Yeah, just because he told me
He
to.
came down here already. He came down here like 15. The deputy chief did. He came down here. You had left.
Yeah, because he told me to come back in 45 minutes. I didn't want to come back earlier than when the appointment was done.
Let me see if I can get.
Yeah, or even like because the other officer told me that it's 2, and then it could be a chief. So any one of the 2 or the actual chief himself would be great.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing, officer?
Great.
Give me a minute.
All right, appreciate it. It's very dire that I speak to him because I want to be able to make him aware of.
Hey, sir, how you doing? This officer is down at the front desk. That gentleman's back here to see you. Okay. Okay, we'll do, sir. Thank you. So he's currently in a meeting. He said a few minutes he should be down here and he'll come speak to you.
Man, appreciate it, Officer Nunez. Thanks a lot.
He's gonna do his best to get down here as quickly as he can.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Whatever happened with Brian Mullins, man? He was great.
I believe he just retired.
Yeah, they said that. Okay. Yeah, he was a good chief though, deputy chief, right?
Yes.
Right, okay. Yeah, so we'll just wait on the other deputy chief. His name is
Yeah, you're more than welcome to have a seat, sir.
Craig Neal.
Stand up. It's up to you, but there are chairs.
Okay, appreciate it.
Yep, no problem.
Deputy Chief Craig Neal.
That's me, sir.
All right, how you doing today, sir?
Craig.
James. Thanks
Nice
for
to meet you, sir.
nice to meet you as well. Thanks for having the time to have a dialogue with me, sir. The thing is, I got 2 things I want to address. The first thing is, a couple weeks ago, I was at the DCFS office documenting. I haven't met you yet, but I met a few of your officers here. Independent journalist, a local here, and I go around and I gather content and I create stories and I disseminate the information to the public. I was at the DCFS office, child support office, about 10 days ago, and I was assaulted, battered by someone that works there, and I talked to Officer Figueroa twice that day. He had called me back and he stated that his boss told him to, I guess, file a report. And he gave me a report number, and he said a detective should follow up for me to pursue whatever the protocol of you guys' procedures. However, that has never happened. No detective has followed up with me, so I'm really here to check on that as well. But that's the first thing. The second thing is I'm having an encounter with Officer Ferdina 3 times. I've met him once at the DMV. The second time was at the health department. The third time was actually at the spot I'm talking about now, the DCFS office. There was like 4 officers, he was one of them. The thing is about that last encounter is he made some very disturbing statements on camera, which was amazing. He stated that, the first thing he said was, the only reason why you wasn't arrested at the health department that day is because we couldn't get anybody to file a complaint. When he said that, I was like, okay, whatever. I kind of overlooked it. It was like a few moments later that was the most shocking, he said. He said, we already have the numbers for these charges. The chief know about it, and we're just waiting. So to me, sir, that sounds like a conspiracy to charge me later. And we know that it's charges first. There's a complaint first and then charges. He keeps referring to this eavesdropping statute. Well, I'm already aware that eavesdropping only deals with private conversations. So when he's encountering me at these public spots, he's trying to entertain eavesdropping. So basically he's trying to infringe, he's trying to intimidate. I feel like he's trying to intimidate me out of my rights because he made a statement about other freedom fighters around here has just stopped. He said, everybody stopped except you. Why are you keep going? So I'm just really here to see, are you guys aware? And I'm here to really affirm the validity of his statement that it is charges pending and we're just waiting on someone to file a complaint, because if so, that's a conspiracy.
Okay. Your first question, this is my first time meeting you.
Okay.
If you would like for me to look into a report and give you information, I'll copy your information down.
Okay.
I'll get back in touch with you and I'll say this is what's going on.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting you today.
I understand
You don't know
that.
me, I don't know you.
I understand that.
But I'll take your information and I'll help you the best that I can.
I appreciate that.
Your second question, I don't know. Do I have a conspiracy against you? I'm the Deputy Chief of Police, and no, I don't know you. This is when I came up in here. If there was 10 people up in here,
You wouldn't know who
say,
right.
Who wants to speak with me?
I understand
Who's
that.
waiting for me. So no, we don't have a conspiracy against you from our chief's office.
Okay.
Now, you mentioned going to different places, and if you were to go to a place, if they know that you're coming, I don't know,
Right.
private, or if it was a public building or administration, I haven't spoken with anybody.
Okay.
So I can't answer that question. I don't know if you have something going on with these other places that you mentioned.
Not at all.
Anything that I could provide you. Do I have charges against you? If I had some charges against you, I probably would have to say, John, you did this, and
Of course.
I have to arrest you.
Right, of
I
course.
don't have any reason to arrest you.
Okay. I understand that, Deputy Chief. It was just for him to make that comment. Like I said, that was my third encounter with Mr. Officer Ferdina, and that last the second one was kind of edgy as well at the health department, and it did look like they was trying to solicit charges, because that's exactly what he said the third time I met with him. He said, we would have arrested you. We just couldn't find anyone to file a complaint. So that looks like solicitation. In all respect. And it's coming from an officer of the law. You know what I mean? Law enforcement, that's disgusting. For lack of a better term, that's scary too. Because who else are you soliciting charges on? We definitely don't want that. And if you guys aren't aware, that's why I'm here to try to put you on notice of this officer's conduct, because you know what I mean? That looks bad for this department.
Okay. When did this happen?
The last encounter happened maybe about 10 days ago, coming up on 2 weeks, at the DCFS, right there on Belvedere,
Okay.
at the Belvedere
I'll
Mall.
offer you two things. Right here, I have posted our complaint procedure and process.
Okay.
I have a phone number for you to follow up on. It gives you the information that you need. If you want to file a complaint, I'm not sure what you're asking me. There's a process where you can do that, and I just need you to let me know if that's what you want to do.
It's kind of like I'm in a complaint. Well, really, see, today I was just really trying to come to affirm it. Like, basically just affirm just validate what he said. Like, so it's really not a complaint, because I what I'm gonna complain about him lying to me or making up a story. You know what I mean? I don't feel like he has done anything to infringe on my rights personally, right at this point. But that would be a huge violation if what he said was true. So I was trying to confirm that, and he didn't really. He said chief of police, even though you're deputy chief. You obviously you're still a higher and appropriate authority. I would think that you're in direct connection with the chief, and you probably would have some knowledge. So that's why I'm satisfied with speaking with you about it. But he did say the chief. He says he was like, it's up at the chief's office right now, and we already have the numbers for this, sir, and we're just waiting. You know what I mean? That's man, I don't know, for lack of a better, that's disgusting. Coming from law enforcement officer, and this is my third time encountering this guy, so you know what I mean. I've been down here one time talking to the chief that just retired, Mr. Mullins.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so it's like
You in a corner, man. That makes me feel like
it's all good, man. It's all good. I'm trying to make sure I don't have right in your face like that.
I didn't. It walks up. It doesn't look good. And I just want to.
No, it's all good. I understand. I appreciate that. Yeah, so that's the main thing why I was here to do, Mr. Neal, is just to basically try to affirm his comments, to see if that was in fact true. Like you said, you have no knowledge of it. We hope, wish, and pray that that's not what it is, because that's going to come down on this department personally if it's any type of conspiracy to charge me with anything, and I'm just exercising my rights.
That'll be a federal crime.
We are not going to attack anyone
Okay.
for exercising their rights.
Okay.
We are going to be fair and act according to the law and how we roll out our services.
Okay.
And should there be a reason for you to believe something opposite or contrary to what I'm saying happened, man, we have this complaint, we want to know it.
Hey, TTA family, real quick. How y'all feel about the deputy chief's demeanor right now? Y'all let me know how his demeanor was right now and at the end of this, end of this conversation, man. Y'all put it in the comments. What you think, man? You think he was sincere or just blowing me off nonchalantly? Let me know.
I don't want to. I know Officer Ferdina.
Yeah, Officer
I know our
Ferdina.
Staff here. I didn't know you had an interaction with him. This is my first time learning of it.
Definitely.
And it's 3 times.
3 times.
So my thinking is, whatever happened, you know that he can't. What you're afraid of happening, or the threat of an infringement on your rights has not happened. So I think what I expect of my officers is going on, is that we roll out the services and we respect people's rights and we do things the right way.
That's absolutely correct.
And if he has not violated your rights and I don't have a complaint about an actual charge or something that he's done, that's kind of what I want, is for us not to have problems. So I don't. You raised some issues and some concerns that you have, but I don't necessarily have any information to act off of right now.
Well, I got a video that, where you can at least be able to see what he stipulated, in terms, because if you did see a video with him saying just that, would that raise, how would that make you feel?
Repeat.
Like if you did see the actual video of him saying, yeah, we're just waiting on it, and
Okay.
we have charges waiting for you, sir, and the chief's already knows about it, and we're just waiting. I could show you a video of him saying that.
So if you wanted to show me a video, our officers have due process that's given to them by law as well.
Okay.
So I have to respect their rights, and I'm going to ask for you, put in the complaint, and we'll review the videos and we'll discuss.
Okay.
And if his conversation or his tone is contrary to what we expect to be rolled out to our services for the public, we will address that, and we will let you know what our findings of our investigation.
Okay, I understand how that goes. Like basically, they go up to IA and stuff like
Yes,
that.
sir.
But so the thing with that, I'm just be perfectly honest with you, Officer Neal, Deputy Chief Neal. It's just like you guys investigate you guys. Everybody, I understand like officer privilege and co-workers, and we work together. We're here to, I'm just be honest, we're here to, I'm not saying all officers. You got some good ones out there, and we want to highlight those good ones, but when there's some bad ones, we got to terminate the tyrants, Chief Neal. We got to. And Ferdina, like you said, he at this point, he hasn't, I don't feel like he infringed. I don't feel infringed by Mr. Officer Dunn, because I'd have been filed a complaint, but I felt like he's still out of line by being an officer, because when he's getting called to these spots where I'm filming in public, he's still coming there trying to like intimidate or make up things to get me to leave. Like for instance, when we were at the health department, he's saying this is eavesdropping. You're recording private conversations, and that law doesn't apply to public and me recording and open. So if you know that as an officer, why would you try to manipulate the statute to get me to leave? So you get what I'm saying? Even though you didn't make me leave, as an officer, you're still doing something immoral to me. You're an officer, you know better.
I understand your thought, but we have due process. I can't take a side without knowing the information.
Okay.
I can listen to you.
Right.
I can help you get to certain spots if
Okay.
that's what you want to do. But I can't take a side without knowing the information.
Okay.
I'm listening to you, and I don't discount the information you're giving, but there's one side that you're giving me, and if you're asking for my opinion about something, I would need to look at the whole thing. That's the
Okay.
same thing I would do for you, and that's the same thing I would want if I were in a situation with someone and they were alleging that I did something wrong.
Okay.
Allow me to be able to explain my side.
Okay. So in order for you would need to see the video. You definitely, obviously would, to make your own
To be able to give you an opinion off of what happened, yes, I would
Okay.
need to look at the video.
So how do I get you guys a copy of it? Or you guys get, because like the first officer that called you down here, I mean, he's aware of I got a channel that you can just go on.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can go right onto the YouTube channel and see it if need be.
You just want me to go look at the video.
I want you to be able to see with your own eyes what I'm saying. And you can be able to validate it as well once you see him say it out his own mouth.
Okay.
And then you'll know, because like you said, you're not saying that I'm lying, but you just have procedures and protocols that you got to
I
follow.
never said anything about anybody lying.
No. That's what I just said. I said you didn't say I'm lying. I'm saying you have to do your job, and you just can't take a side, no matter what I'm saying. So I understand that. That's why I'm offering you to say, man, maybe you should go look at the video.
If you ask me to look at the video, man, the human in me, off of the YouTube video.
Yeah,
If you give me, I ask you to write down the information.
I'll jot it down for you for sure.
And if you want me to give you a call, or if you want to talk about it, you want to have coffee one day.
Okay,
It sounds as though what we're talking about is a coffee conversation, making improvements that are necessary in the community.
that's absolutely correct.
Man, I would have no problem having coffee with you. We might not always agree,
right.
but man, you sound like somebody that I can converse with, have a discussion with, and man, maybe I can enlighten you, you can enlighten me.
For
and,
sure.
With us discussing, hopefully we can do something to impact.
It's because it's all about transparency at the end of the day, Chief Neal, and bridging the gap. You know, because it's a reason. You know, it's like I say, I'm just gonna say this real quick. All officers isn't bad. We want to highlight the good ones. We want to highlight the bad ones as well. But the reason why there's a gap and a disconnect between the citizens and police right now is because sometimes the good cops don't call out the bad ones. That's the problem right there. We had more, because it's more of citizens calling out bad cops. We want to start seeing cops call out bad cops. And then we can get somewhere in terms of the betterment of a community, for sure. So like you said, man, I would definitely love to have another dialogue with you, especially after you able to view the video, just get your opinion on it and moving forward. Because like I said, I'm an independent journalist. I'm gonna be doing this probably forever, you know what I mean, in terms of what I'm doing and gathering content. So I might run into Officer Ferdina again, or another officer that might wanna try to infringe or trick me into stop exercising my rights, right? We want to be able to stop that. We got to stop that. You know what I mean? Because that's a problem. Especially considering cops are raising their right hands and swearing an oath to the Constitution. I'm starting to think a lot of these officers are doing it just to gain employment. And we can't have that. Not all officers, again, I want to make that clear, but some of them might. So, but yeah, I'll definitely write down my channel for you, Deputy Chief Neal, and we read a rock and roll. And like you say, you look up the other situation as well, right?
You
With
have
the-
to give
the
you have to
detective?
give me the information
Okay.
so that I can look it up.
And you know what's crazy is that video that I'm gonna write down for you, it actually covers both situations. So
Okay.
yeah, so okay. I'm gonna pause this for now, TTA family, get the chief the information that we should be able to rock, shake, rattle, and roll. Hold on.
Okay.
Yep.
You understand that this is more of a professional courtesy. You're
For
not
sure.
filing a complaint.
For sure.
You just would like to be able to have a discussion with me about what's going on.
Putting you, just
and
give
make
you
sure
putting
that
you on
things are
notice.
going.
Yeah, and then even moving forward, you know, I mean, if you, like I said, if you do see that, obviously that's going to rub you the wrong way because it should rub anyone the wrong way. And
Did you get a card from?
yeah, I got one right here. So I mean, just moving forward, you know, I hope that when I'm out here and engaging in like things of that nature, that you know these officers are aware. Maybe they need a pull up or some, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like a pull up. Well, you know, for lack of a better term, that's just a slang way of saying it. But maybe they need some type of training.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Like maybe you know when you see these people out here exercising their rights, make sure you honor your oath, officer, because a lot of them probably don't know or disregard or not interested in it. So I don't know. I'm not sure because I mean I'm skeptical on how does a cop that swears an oath to uphold the Constitution then come in and try to enforce one of these public entities' policies when you guys are law enforcement, you can't enforce policy on the person that's exercising rights. Something he swore to uphold. How does that?
We don't enforce anyone's policies.
No, they
enforce
try
the
to.
law.
They try to though, because they come in and say, "Oh, sir, you can't record here because the sign says so," and the sign is part of the Lake County Health Department's policy. Why is the cop even talking about it if he's law enforcement? You get what I'm saying? So I mean, but
You got the video, Chief Neal, and like I said, hopefully we can move on from there. You know what I mean? And we'll be ready to shake, rattle, and roll, man. Keep it moving.
Yes, sir. You have my number. Feel free to give me a call. If you want to meet up, just let me know.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Mr. John, till we meet again.
Till we meet again. And Officer Nunez, appreciate you, man. You too. All right, Officer Lopez.
I'm walking this way, but I ain't gonna cut to you.
All right. Yeah, GTA family. So we just spoke to Deputy Chief Neal, man. Definitely seems like a good guy, man. Nice officer. Gonna look into gave him the video. He's gonna look into it, get back with him. We'll see what's going on, man, after that. But until then, man, you guys stay in tune, man. Appreciate everybody that has followed the channel, donated, subscribed, liked, shared, all the above, man. We're gonna do these follow-ups, man. You know, we're definitely gonna do them, man. Officer Ferdina, man, you got some explaining to do. So we'll see, man. But till the next time.
Hasta la vista, baby.